Think about your childhood. Think about the common phrases your parents used to say to you. My parents told me things like, TV time is over, don't pinch your sister, and don't eat the Play-Doh. There's also another phrase that sticks out in my mind that I'm sure you will all recognize. My parents used to say, think about your words before you say them. Think about your words before you say them. Now, this was told to me on several occasions, primarily when I said something to upset my mom or my little sister. So there I was, sitting in the living room watching one of my favorite movies, Free Willy. My mom and sister walk into the room and not only block the TV, but also continue their loud, really loud conversation. This made me mad, so without thinking, I yelled, "Mom, your voice annoys me." Needless to say, as much as my father agreed, he quickly said, "That's not how you talk to your mother. Think before you speak." I still remember that phrase to this day. But do people really think before they speak? How do you share your ideas or talk to your friends? I find it extremely fascinating to observe people all around me. I prefer to listen rather than talk. So I've drawn a few conclusions. We all miscommunicate, and it happens almost all of the time. So how do we fix it? I hope most of you, or at some point all of you, have gone to the dentist. I, for one, hate flossing, absolutely despise it. For years, they would just say, brush your teeth, over and over and over again. One day, I was sitting there, though, in that uncomfortable chair with the bright light in my eyes. The dentist just pulled out a book with a huge picture of these rotten, infected gums and teeth. He said, "Do you want to look like this?" I replied with a quick no, and he said, "Then floss, damn it." He didn't just tell me what to do. He showed me why. When I first came to college, I wanted to drink. Not just have someone buy me beer. No, I wanted to be the one buying the beer and going to the bars. So like the majority of my friends, I got a fake ID. There were times when people would say, "Oh, that's dangerous, don't get caught," but I felt invincible. Until this one day when I was walking out of Walmart with a case under each arm, and a sheriff walked up next to me. I froze. He asked for my ID, and it was at that moment I thought, shit, this is what I have been doing is so serious, and now I know why. Do you see a trend, a pattern? Why? Why? It's such a simple thing, but yet we rarely take time to think about it. Think about your words before you say them. We need to have a reason for our words. We need to know why. So I found a theory that helps me understand this issue. It's called the golden circle theory. You start on the outside with the what. Then you move to the how. And you end in the middle with the why. The theory states that in normal conversation, we start by telling people the what to do, what to say, eat and drink, etc. Then we move on to telling them the how to do whatever it is we want them to do. And finally, if we make it to the middle, we tell them the why it's so important for them to do what they need to do. The problem is not the content that you tell people. It's the order of that which you tell them. Because we have seen this method fail time and time again, the theory challenges you to reverse the order. Yes, reverse the way you speak. Start by telling people why they need to do something. Then tell them how to do it, and then the what is already implied. Starting with why will drastically change people's retention, and it gives your audience something to buy into. Instead of saying, "Mom, your voice annoys me," I should have said, "Mom, I'm trying to watch Free Willy. Can you please be quiet?" Instead of the dentist telling me again and again, "Brush your teeth and floss," he showed me why it's so important to do those little things. And instead of the officer just arresting me, he made me feel and understand why it is so important to follow the law. By starting with why, these communication barriers are now gone. This could be the solution to our problem. Just think, if everyone we talked to understood us, what better communicators we could be. The answer to fixing our miscommunication is through the way we talk, the order that we speak in. So what I want you all to go out and do, wait. Before you say something, email something, tweet something, or share something, just pause, think before you speak, and start with why.